there is a phrase that arrives like a lantern in the fog. Dive deep. Chase new horizons. Say it to yourself now. Allow the words to settle inside your chest. They are an invitation and a vow to move beyond the surface of what you know and to follow the call of what could be. This phrase is a spark. It asks you to meet the unknown with curiosity and to trust your heart as both compass and anchor. You are not alone in this call. It is carried by countless footsteps before and after you, and it asks only that you step forward. Let that first step be gentle and brave, and let it carry you into the tide of possibility. Bravery is not always thunderous. Often, it is a quiet decision at breakfast table light, a small tilt toward a new map, a breath before you speak your truth. To dive deep is to honor that quiet courage, the part of you that keeps asking questions, that reads the map twice, that dreams in color even when the world is gray. When you chase new horizons, you are learning to befriend uncertainty, to find steadiness in movement. Imagine your life as an ocean. The surface sparkles, but the richest currents flow below. Choosing to dive means trusting the unseen strength of your own depths. This journey is not solitaire. Look around. Every traveler you pass carries their own tide, their own reasons for leaving shore. Dive deep. Chase new horizons is a slogan for a single soul and a chorus for the collective. In the shared hush before a sunrise hike, in the laughter after a failed attempt, in the quiet messages of encouragement you send at midnight, we create a map together. Community isn't just company, it's the echo that lets us know we're still heading true. Hold that echo in your pocket as you move forward. To dive deep is to meet yourself beneath the noise. It asks you to sit with questions that rattle the surface. What do I love? What am I afraid of? What would I do if failure wasn't a verdict but a teacher? As you answer, you discover rivers of strength you hadn't named. The deeper you go, the more clarity emerges, not as a one-time revelation, but as a steady lamp you can return to. Let the current carry you into honest places, and know that depth becomes the foundation for horizon seeking. Every deep dive brings discoveries, skills honed, wounds tended, priorities rearranged. Maybe you find a capacity for patience when you thought you had none. Maybe you discover a talent that had been patient in the wings. Each revelation rewrites the way you chase horizons. Now, you're not chasing because the world demands it, but because your inner map points to a true north that feels like home. This is how resilience grows, not as armor, but as an expansive, gentle power that keeps you moving when the path narrows. Curiosity pays dividends. It turns fear into questions and questions into experiments. When you chase new horizons, curiosity becomes your lingua franca with life. You try, you fail, you adjust, and the world answers back with new textures and colors. This currency is renewable. The more you spend it, the richer you become. Invite curiosity into your daily rituals. An extra paragraph read, a conversation started, a trail taken without a map. Each small choice compounds into a life that feels expansive and owned by you. There are moments that demand a leap, an opportunity that won't wait, a truth that insists on being spoken, a horizon that seems to tilt towards you. When you hear that call, remember the phrase, dive deep, chase new horizons. The first half steadies you. The second half launches you. you have prepared in quiet ways. Now the world asks for your motion. Gather your small victories, your sharpened skills, your loyal community, and take the leap with both courage and grace. Feel the air change. This is movement with purpose. Momentum multiplies when shared. Remember the last time you tried something new with someone at your side, a friend, a mentor, a stranger who became a companion. The energy felt different. Weight lifted, risk softened, joy amplified. Chasing horizons together builds a culture of daring. It turns isolated bravery into a rhythm we can all sync to. When you commit your pursuit to the collective, you create opportunities not just for yourself, but for everyone who follows. Keep your hand out, someone will take it, and together you'll find new ground. Climbing is not linear. There are false peaks, sideways trails, moments of doubt, yet each step upward reshapes your view. When you reach a summit, literal or within your life, pause, breathe. Recognize the contours of effort and grace that brought you there, and then look out. Horizons you once chased now reveal strands of new possibility. The summit is not an endpoint, but a vantage point for the next pursuit. Feel your heart steady, your vision widen, and the communal applause of those who've climbed with you swell in your ears. When you return from a journey deeper than you expected, the world looks different. Streets, relationships, and routines carry new meaning because you carry new perspective. Dive deep, chase new horizons. Becomes more than an exhortation. It is a practice woven into how you live. You notice small details. You listen more patiently. You choose with intention. The horizons you chased have made you more present at home. Allow that presence to be your compass as you plan the next adventure. Every story you collect is a light others can borrow. Share what you learned, not as finished wisdom, but as a lantern you pass forward. Tell the awkward parts, the failures, the laughter at midnight. Community grows when we trade honesty for perfection. Dive deep. Chase new horizons. Becomes a shared anthem, a promise to keep exploring while holding hands with others along the shore. Your small honesty can be a map for someone else to begin. This is the lesson that holds everything together. Horizons are not a destination to be checked off, but a way of living, a continual willingness to dive, to seek, to return, and to give. When you live like this, resilience becomes habit, joy becomes generative, and community becomes a living map. So remember the phrase that started this journey: dive deep, chase new horizons. Let it be the pulse in your chest that asks you to try again, to grow, and to invite others to come along. Carry the life lesson forward. Depth fuels sustainable growth, and shared courage expands every horizon. If this moved you, join our journey, subscribe, share this story, and tell us in the comments how you interpret the phrase and the horizon you're chasing. Together we dive, together we chase, and together we arrive wiser and more alive.